sound effects, and what I would like you to imagine is that we're out on patrol of a night time dive and we're under attack. Now you're about to hear an enemy ship on the surface picking us up on sonar. That's the little pins they transmit underwater to get an echo back off a submarine. As the enemy ship locates us, you'll hear the sound of it come over the top of us. And as it comes over the top, it will drop its depth charges like underwater bombs, and you'll hear them explode. The quicker this signal becomes, the closer the ship will be to us. Now you can just hear the enemy ship beginning to come over. Hear the propellers going through the water. Over the top of us, it would have dropped its depth charge and set at all various depths. Very shortly you'll hear them explode. Those depth charges that you've just heard were recorded at a quarter of a mile away. I didn't serve during the war because I'm not old enough, but during the Cold War in the 60s I was on a Super T-class submarine called Turpin running from here at the #1 base. We go down the submarine on a Monday morning not knowing where we're going, and they're putting strongbacks up underneath the escape hatches. So they're the weakest part to pressure hold to blow if you're depth charged, so we've got an idea. We come through here, sophisticated camera equipment on the attack periscope. We're going up around the Russian coast to do a bit of spying on one of their installations. Well, 6 weeks into the patrol, we were depth charged unmercifully by a Russian ship. All the lights went out, you could hear water coming in. We went deep into what we call silent running, where we switch everything off. We don't even speak. You drop a spoon, they can pick you up on the surface. And we stayed there for 10 hours, just waiting. And thank God we got away. The next time we surfaced, there was virtually nothing left up top. The captain said to us on the way home, he said, if anybody asks you what happened, we came up underneath a Norwegian merchant ship. It was just a one-off for me. They were called mystery tours, just to go up around the Russian coast and do the spying. Now when we want to come back up onto the surface, we carry on board those sonar operators. They're the chaps who can tell the captain what ships are on the surface above us, excuse me, and whether or not they're going to get in our way when we come back up. When the sonar operator tells the captain that the surface above us is clear of shipping, the captain will then order these two men on the hydroplanes to bring us all the way back up to periscope depth 40 feet. As we approach periscope depth, the captain will say, up periscope. He will then visually scan the surface. When he sees it's clear, he'll say, down periscope, and his next word will be surface. Now, all that water that we've taken on, we now have to get rid of to make the submarine lighter, to get it back onto the surface. And how we do that, we blow it out by a high pressure blowing panel here. We let loose 4,000 pounds per square inch of high compressed air into each ballast tank. You can hear the air rushing into the tanks, blowing the water out. As the water is blown out, it is replaced with air. The submarine becomes lighter and lifts back on the surface. We can then switch back to main diesel engines and continue on the surface.